You're Gen Z? Okay, Gen Z and the one below her should be called Gen Stinky. Don't burp, don't fart, and don't talk about poop. I didn't know this was controversial. It was written where the tear is on her cheek, and she got it there. What's going on, you guys? I'm David Henrie.
And I'm Janice LeAnn Brown.
We're from the show Wizards Beyond Waverly Place on Disney+, and we're having some set stories with Collider.
Ooh. I don't know if you remember the day where we were rehearsing and we heard chirping. There was a bird inside the building, and it was like, where was it again?
It was flying all over the place. Yeah, it came in, we have these big doors that open for like, a semi or something to come in and drop off equipment. So there's a massive door open a lot. So yeah, the bird was just coming in and chilling. It was hot. My favorite was the Christmas episode. You got put on this rig because she climbs up a Christmas tree and goes to the very top of this like massive Christmas tree in a mall, 50-foot tall thing. And we created a rig where she's on the top of the tree holding it right next to the star, and she swings like this.
That was so much fun, especially because like the whole season, even going from season 1, I was begging them to let me do a stunt, and now they finally let me do it, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, they created this whole rig. She got strapped in and she was swinging from side to side. It looks really good in the episode.
Who's got 2 thumbs and is about to go on the naughty list? This girl won!
It was a full circle moment because I've always been the kind of actor that just takes in everything that's going on and makes little mental notes. So when I'm working with any director, I just learn about things that I like and some things that, wouldn't be my style. It has always been up here. And so finally I got to direct and I got to do things that I always wanted to do as a director. There's a couple shots I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do the Spielberg push-pull, which I think he got from Hitchcock. It's an ancient technique. You're pushing in as you're zooming out and it compresses the image and it creates this really cool effect. And I've always wanted to do it in stuff I've directed, but in the films I've directed, I've never been able to do it. And so there's this big what moment where Janice's character kind of freaks out. And it was the perfect moment to do the shot. And I was so happy we pulled it off.
Yeah.
I got to do little things too, where I know as an actor, if we're doing a take and someone yells cut in the middle of the scene, I'm wondering if it was my fault. I'm wondering, what did I do wrong? And if you haven't been an actor, you don't know that feeling, that anticipatory tension, where they're off in Video Village, 50 feet away, you hear whispering, you don't know what's going on, am I in trouble, what's up? So I tried to do little things like I'd cut and then I'd yell out to the actors, camera thing, be with you in a second. So they knew you're not in trouble, there's nothing there.
Very, very comforting. It's like a relief when he was doing that. I was like, oh, thank goodness. But yeah, no, he was amazing. So yeah, those little things just literally, it really does make a difference. There's so many.
First one that comes to mind. Mine is the episode I got to direct with you. That was the Christmas episode. We had a really nice pseudo-father-daughter moment that I think really speaks to anyone who's ever felt lonely on Christmas.
That was super.
And that's a very nice episode that I think will be for anyone who's ever felt lonely on Christmas. Will speak right to your heart. That was one of my favorite.
You're not alone anymore. And you never will be. Not on Christmas. Not ever.
That was one of my favorites too. I also have another holiday episode. The Halloween episode was really fun to shoot with you. There was just so much fun, especially when we were in your Halloween future. The way Mimi said, not us boys, not us. And they just looked into the distance so dramatically, and I was trying my hardest not to laugh. And then also, in one of the scenes, I had to jump into his arms, and it was so much fun because I just got to be held for 5 minutes.
It was like a small pillow jumping into my arms. It was the easiest thing. Everyone was like, are you okay? Can you hold her? I was like, she weighs less than my dumbbell that I work out with, so it's totally fine. I was literally curling her. It was good. We bring back an iconic set from the original show, and that was a big moment for me. Getting to walk onto that set brought all the feels, and that was a big one for me.
Set Deck does amazing, but there's so many amazing things. I think also the Christmas one was really cool. When I saw the tree in person, that was so much fun. At rehearsals, I had to get on this really, really tall ladder. I didn't go too high, of course, for safety reasons, but it was really, really fun. And we had Amanda Tepe back, and she was so hilarious. In rehearsals, she would ad-lib little lines and everything, and we wouldn't expect it, of course. So it would always make me and Taylor laugh when we had the scenes together, and it was just so much fun. So that was probably one of my favorite sets.
The scene that I saw that was the most challenging and the most pleasing didn't involve me at all. Well, I was in the scene, but I was watching 2 great actors do their thing. It's the finale. So in the finale of the show, Alex, played by Selena Gomez, Janice, plays Billy, had this incredible moment where they brought the waterworks. It was a full circle moment for me, and I was so proud of Selena because when we did the Wizards movie when I was 19 and she was like 16, there's a scene in the Wizards movie where she has to cry at the end of the film. She's this moment where she's trying to remind me of who I am and who she is, and it's this tear-felt moment. And she couldn't cry. She had difficulty with it. And her and I had to like have a talk while they cut. And so work up her tears and work up her emotion to make that work. And now, cut to 20 years later, however long it's been, Selena just bawled immediately. Like she so controlled her tears, like in the script, it was written where the tear is on her cheek and she got it there.
No, literally.
She placed the freaking tear where it was supposed to be, when it was supposed to be there. Unbelievable. And her too, like waterworks immediately. They both brought Emmy-level performances, and I'm so proud of you. So that was on paper probably the hardest scene, and they delivered, and they really will give you all the feels.
That was a pretty hard scene to film, but not only did I feel like I was acting, but I also kind of didn't at the same time. Like I have this thing where like, I maybe call it method acting or whatever, but when I'm playing a character, I feel like I'm really in their state of mind and everything. And I think the beautiful thing about it is that I'm grateful that I'm able to switch out of it because sometimes that can be dangerous, but I definitely have like the same thoughts as the character. I feel those, I really do feel those emotions.
You're playing make-believe.
Yeah, I have a big imagination. I mean, you don't want to see me with AirPods and a car looking outside the window because my scenario is just boom, 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 boom. Especially even growing up and everything. Like I didn't stop playing with toys until I was like, I think 12. So my imagination has always been like super big. So just being able to really put myself in that situation that Billy was in, it was just such a beautiful thing. And I was so incredibly proud of myself. And honestly, all of us too, because we just put so much work into the show and I'm really excited for everyone to see the outcome of it.
You know, we talk about this a lot, but the thing that gets me excited is that boy or girl who's at home that needs a laugh. Before we do a live audience, we'll have a little pep talk backstage and we talk about this kid. We don't know who the kid is, but there's a kid that represents all kids. And we want to make that kid's day. We want to make that kid happy. So we talk a lot about service, serving one another, serving the audience. And that I think keeps us grounded, keeps us humble. And I've met so many of these kids around the world who were really impacted by the original show, who were taken away from maybe a dark situation for a moment, and that brought them some much needed light. So to me, we have this figurative kid, and I'm always serving that figurative kid. And that's what gets me excited to come to work.
Yeah, me as well. It's such a great motivation. And it's just, I feel like that's really the heart of it all. That's really what it's for. Like a show can like impact someone's life so much. Like for example, like me, if I'm ever sad or I'm happy or I don't know, I always go back to this one show in particular and it's called Jane the V. I just love that show so much and it just means so much that we have this show that could be a comfort to little kids and not even just little kids, but maybe teenagers and adults and
their parents, you know.
Seasoned people. Like it's such a beautiful thing to be a part of a show. It really is. It just means so much to me and I know it means so much to my cast and I'm really happy that it also means a lot to other people as well.
That's my my biggest joy of this whole experience is like meeting a parent who was a fan of the original show, who now has a kid, and they have something they can watch together and have a collective bonding time where they both enjoy it. Like that to me, honestly, is like
so special.
That's my favorite.
Like that must be amazing. It's honestly so much fun. One thing he always tells me is, what's the 3 things you say don't do?
Don't suck? No. What?
Sure.
Remind me.
Don't burp.
Oh yeah, don't burp, don't fart, and don't talk about poop. You're Gen Z. Okay, Gen Z and the one below her should be called Gen Stinky, because I tell you, these kids, I didn't even know we need to have a conversation about these things. Like, there are things that are just natural that you don't even need to tell human beings. Don't burp in front of someone else, don't fart in front of someone else, and don't talk about crass things in front of adults. Very basic. I didn't know this was controversial. I didn't know this was a territory that was debatable. There was one issue we can all debate on. Don't burp near other people that you don't know. Like this generation, they think it's fine. They think it's fine. I can't tell you how many clouds of burps and farts
Embrace it.
I've had to walk through, and I'm gonna get the ruler out. I'm gonna go back to boomer parenting, and we're gonna get our set in shape. We warm up with the don't burp, fart, or poop. These kids. Gen Alpha, Gen Z, explain it to me. Make it make sense. I want to know. I'm an
Embrace it.
understanding person. I'm an understanding person. Help me learn.
It's part of the nature.
Stuff that makes you burp. And dairy, apparently.
Mine's yogurt parfaits and an occasional pink donut with a pure leaf sweet tea. Very unhealthy, but I love it.
I like those beef sticks.
Oh, yeah.
With chomper beef sticks or whatever.
Yeah, those are good.
I love those
Those
things.
are-
Those are great. Those are
The seaweed squares are really good too.
Ugh. A seaweed square? That doesn't sound filling. Well, I mean, the one thing that nobody knows is backstage we say a little prayer together. And that's something we did on the original show. That was like a way to all bond, you know, arm in arm, just asking to do good. And yeah, that was a really nice thing.
Yeah. Or even like when we do our run-throughs, the network or producer run-throughs, we say a little prayer even then. And then we also huddle up and we do
Magic on 3. 1, 2, 3. Make magic.
Woo.
Yeah, we say make magic on 3.
They make magic on 3, and that's so much fun. And that's such an important part of the day, I feel like. You know, I mean, it's free to give thanks to God. So, I mean, why not do it when on the thing that he literally gave to you? And I think that's such a beautiful thing, that we can all do that together.
Thank you guys. Thank you. That was fun.
Yep.
I can't wait to get hated on by Gen Alpha and Gen Z.